that I fell out with Talia. I fell out with many of my fucking family. But you played Bye Bye Baby, Delusive. You played Bye Bye Baby and you were allowed forgiveness. They
had Rickster, Talia and Corey.
Oh, he's not on about me, he's on about Corey.
You're always suspicious. Why am I suspicious? Because they're besties on the phone. I don't get it.
She has got a point. She has got a point.
They're sending each other messages after having so much, the biggest beef, you know, one of the biggest beef on TikTok. It's weird.
She's right. She is right.
Honestly, I don't believe anything they say anymore. I don't believe you, Corey, anymore. Because I'm just wondering, all that shit, was that a storyline? Of all people, you trust Talia to give your number to? Are you okay? Because I'm only talking because of the beef they had. when makes it come into your house? Oh, hello, yes, Corey.
You getting dragged into the same shit that I've just been dragged in?
No, I'm just wondering, is this a storyline with you, Rickster and Talia?
What? No, I made up with them ages ago.
Because of all people, you're messaging Talia.
No, Talia's messaging me. There's a difference.
Yeah, but with all the beef you had.
So she came in the other day, you know, with that fucking old man that was going on with kids. She wanted to give that to Ricky, so she WhatsApped me. For all she's asked is for me to get involved with Dan, and I don't speak to Dan.
Circle,
I thought you were talking about Luke and Dan WhatsApping is what I thought you were on about.
No. It's just all weird.
I unblocked Dan to give him my address and phone him, and he said that I do that over children. So yeah, and he's got the address. He knows where to show up. 9 o'clock tonight, I will be there.
We're not arguing, so how would it be a storyline? What storyline am I creating? We're not arguing.
No, let me tell you what Corey does. Corey uses people to his own advantage. Money. He loves his money. All Corey gives a fuck about in this world is money. That's all Corey Wilde gives a fuck about. He doesn't give a fuck. He uses every single fucking person. He uses everybody for his own advantage. That is Corey.
Civil, not friend.
So he did a live on me when I got my words mixed up that I actually got a social media professional to look at, right? Played the whole video and it was a fuck up, a slip of a word that you could tell. Anyone's his boxes up on me. Is he going to open his boxes on Dan? Is he going to open his boxes on Toxic Dan after how Toxic Dan has just sexualised a child? Is he going to open his boxes up? No, you won't. You can piss off as well, Corey.
Request the box, that's to argue mainly.
Right.
But so, I'm not friends with her.
So because Talia has sent me one text and asked me to get involved to stop all this fucking beef going on, that makes me her friend.
Dan, away from Dan. I made the right decision. And I stand by it. Now, what I find very disturbing, and what I find I can't understand, right? This is what I find disturbing, is that when Dan was associated with me, right? When Dan was associated with me, we were all called out. We were all called out for the things that Dan said and done. But now he's associated with Canadian Angie. Now he's associated with Delusive. He battles Zach. He battles Corey. Now that he's associated with them, why is no one calling them out? You're blocked, Rebecca. Take that one. There's your block.
Dan said what he said to Luke. And then you got bloody Luke messaging Dan. I don't know what his message. Why don't you block him each?
I unblocked him, rung him, told him that he was. Well, you heard the conversation. I've sent him the address. What time I'm gonna. Corey's not real. Corey never wanted to be friends with me. Corey's never wanted to be friends with me. Corey used me. He doesn't want to be friends with me. I was wanted to be friends with him, but the amount of times he shits on me all the time Nah, never again.
It's, you know, I'm not saying in that way, but he was talking about the Talia situation. You know, then he spoke about CA's miscarriage. And I thought that was wrong as well, because, you know, what CA has said, I think, yeah. You know, and then you got Talia in the comments when I was in bed.
So when she's coming at me for saying that she lies about her adult children, when she comes for me about and saying that about she doesn't acknowledge her adult children, I'm not allowed to respond for what she said about Talia for a year and a fucking half. Talia for a year and a fucking half.
The tricks people have done to you, and I don't blame you for being suspicious. Yeah, absolutely. I just don't get it.
I wonder if the whole of the app are going to drag Corey and Delusive and the people that stand by fucking Dan. I wonder if that's going to happen. It won't. But when he was associated to me, Pearl, Red, Cockapoo, when he was associated to us lot, yeah? When he was associated to us lot, it was a problem.
Good.
I'd like to ask Angie that question. I really would like to ask Angie that question.
Who's jealous? It's not about me, no. I'm just I just gossip. I don't need anybody, no. But to be fair, I don't brought me and dragged me into it.
No, you put yourself in Canadian Angie's box. You didn't.
Yeah, it's all for entertainment. People wake up. Luke initiated it all, and he sat there talking about what he spoke on, because he knew that CA was going to then go on her platform. CLA's going to then go on her platform. CLA's going to go on her platform later and talk about it. Talk about the what Luke spoke about, kids. I haven't fallen off Corey, no.
There you go. I'm to blame again.
Oh, if he's upset, he's upset. I'm sure you go for it. Tell him to request me. I've got my invites on. What am I watching now?
These people will make any excuse for the people they hang around with. Sick, really. Sick, really, innit? Very, very sick, these people.
Begging me into his box. Into his box. What is he on about? Laura, what are you on about?
Will make any excuse for the people they hang around with. Sick, really. Sick, really, innit? Very, very.
Begging me.
But it was such a problem, Corey, when he was associated with us, wasn't it, Corey? It's such a problem when he was associated with us and he was saying these vile things and we were getting the blame for it. So what's your excuse now? Hi, Angie.
Yes.
What did I initiate?
Well, you spoke on Talia's miscarriage.
Right, okay. So CA was...
And then you also dragged, which I did not see, by the way, I heard, that you dragged CA for her miscarriage.
Okay, so did you know that she jumped into Chester's box going for me yet again?
Fine, but why call her miscarriage?
So she brings things up. She has called Talia for the last 4 weeks. She's called Talia a liar. She hasn't stopped. She hasn't stopped calling. So...
Yeah, and I jumped into Dan's box and said she was wrong, but then Talia attacked me and stopped talking about her miscarriage, and I wasn't.
And I agree.
Defending Talia.
Okay, she's gone on about Talia for a year now. A year. Called a liar, an absolute fucking liar for her baby loss.
And she's entitled to her opinion, CA.
So when I say that I don't believe CA has angel babies, that makes me a wrong-un.
Listen, I just don't think miscarriage should be brought up.
Okay, so why does CA keep bringing up Talia then?
Well, she shouldn't. That's why I jumped into Dan's live.
And I agree.
She said it wasn't brought up. She said it was a year ago.
No, she didn't. She did it. She brought Talia up 2 weeks ago, and she said that Talia's nothing.
She said she was replying to what you brought up.
No, she's well. You can all post it, can't you? You can all post it, but please don't sit there and say. We'll post it, but please don't sit there and say I started this. So do you agree as well that Dan Dan has said, I want to see your reaction tomorrow, and I will be watching on my burner, to Dan bringing up someone's grandchild saying that they're going to swing her around and hit me with her, and that I do things over that child. Do you agree with that?
Well, if he apologises, no, I don't agree with it. No. If he apologises, are you going to be okay with it?
No.
Well, you were with EQ.
No. Me and EQ had a year-long battle, of arguing, shouting, screaming, calling each other the worst of the worst. That went on for a year and a half. What you make out is, Angie, on your platform, what you make out is that me and EQ put up an AI and then I forgave her straight away. Do you not remember the in-between? Are you forgetting? Yeah. So
I don't agree with any of it. I don't think anyone should be talking about anyone should be talking about miscarriage. If she wants to talk on it, she has a right to, because it's all her miscarriage. You also talking about miscarriage or children.
You also stated, and I'll never forget what you said a few months ago, that anybody that has them thoughts about children and airs it, you said was a wrong un, yeah?
Of course.
So I've been told tonight that I do stuff in private over the AI. I'm not going to repeat it. So
I heard it.
Yeah. So are you going to still associate with that person?
Also, were you not sending Dan messages on WhatsApp?
I unblocked. Dan was screaming and shouting. I've gave him the address. I've told him where to meet me, and yeah. And
but people, and not just me, Luke, but a lot of people just thinking that this is all done for entertainment.
Being called a predator and a pedlo isn't entertainment.
You did initiate a lot of it. You know,
no, I didn't. I had no, I didn't. I had an opinion and I responded. I had an opinion. He talks about me every day. He digs at me every day. He's got me up on his profile that he posted this morning. I don't speak about Dan. When do you see me play Dan's clips? When?
You don't, but you weren't cam-2ing him. So
I was cam-2ing him. I was cam-2ing him.
You offered him out for a fight, and then he's replied. I don't agree with his reply at all. I think it's wrong. Okay. But I think everyone needs to stop talking about miscarriage. You know,
I agree.
Apart from the people that had a miscarriage, they have every right to talk on it.
I agree. But the child at question is also a member of my family that gets spoke about spoke about all the fucking time. Why is it okay for CA?
You know what, Luke? That's for Talia to sort out with a CA.
Why is it okay for Canadian Angie to sit there for a full year? Talia went into hospital and nearly lost a lot of blood. Why is it okay for if someone said that about you, Angie, I'd be sticking up for you as well. Why is it okay for someone to say that someone's lying about a miscarriage?
And I said it was wrong. That's why I jumped into Dan's box and Tanya told me to stop talking on miscarriage, even I was defending her, saying it was wrong.
But maybe in a high.
It was wrong.
But maybe in a high.
The only thing that I think is say if you don't believe someone, that's their right. That's their opinion.
Okay.
But however, with what you're saying there, no, I don't agree with what you said there.
I respect what you've just said. That you've said that if you don't agree, so okay, that's CA has an opinion that Talia's lied about what when she went through. Is that not counteracting?
Well, she said, this is what I'm saying, she said that it was a year ago she spoke on
Talia.
No. He hasn't spoken about it.
I'll tell you what, I'll find the clips, Angie. I'll find the clips. She was talking about Talia and Rickster. She was talking...
What else did we say about CA? Because, yeah, she was on the phone to me and she was really upset.
I've said a lot about CA. She's a liar. All right, Angie, let me just quickly break this down. She's doxed my mum's name. Her mod Hayley Bamford put up my dad when he just recently gone through cancer treatment and got the cancer cut out of his mouth. She's doxed. She spoke about my uncle, same as you did, and I forgave you. Same as you mentioned my uncle, and I forgave you for that, so I can't bring that up again. Yeah, and she spoke about my uncle. So when I now found out the information that I found out about her son Chris, she doesn't like it. And her brother Jerry, she doesn't like it. You don't get the right to dig into people's families and then not expect it fucking back. And all I fucking said was, you deny your adult children. You deny them. She says she hasn't got adult children. Angie, you know who she is. You know who she really is, yeah? That's all.
Listen, I do get that. If she's dancing and going in on you, you have a right to go back at her and her family, absolutely. I've always said that.
Thank you for your opinion. I'm going.
Alright, bye. I've always said that.
Fucking madness. Before I go in and talk to her, she's like, I started it. Dan had no... she lies all the time. But she lies all the time, Irish, and I need to correct myself. She lies all the time about me. I didn't fucking start anything. I did not start anything, yeah? You're a fucking liar! You're a liar! You no one needs...
Can I just clarify something?
Yeah.
Luke defending me and Ricky and our baby loss isn't him bringing it up. We have no issue with that whatsoever. In fact, we applaud it. Anyone defending us over baby loss.
Can I just reply to one thing? Can I just reply?
Yeah.
I've called her out all day, Irish. I've called her out. She called you a pred. She called you a woman beater. I've called her out over that. I've told her today, you fucking said Irish battered his missus. He ain't got a missus. Sorry, Talia.
Yeah, I thought he was with EQ.
He is with EQ.
Okay.
I've called her out on it. But the thing I won't let Angie do, the problem with Angie is if you go in shouting and screaming, she'll kick you from the box. So what I do is I go in and I make her eat her words. That's how I do things. I've left the box and she's agreed with me. That's a win for me. Because her argument an hour ago was, I'm triggering Dan, you said this about CA. Fuck CA, fuck Delusive, and fuck Dan, and fuck Corey. No one cares about any of them. Sorry, go on, Talia.
No, it's just insane. I think her biggest issue is that I said that I nearly died. But anyone that's been through what I've been through and hemorrhaged and had an incomplete hemorrhaged and had an incompletely not knowledgeable on it. But Luke bringing it up to defend it is not him starting the conversation. It's him interjecting and having our backs. That's not the fucking same. And I just want to say that. That's all I have to say.
No, you're right. Thank you. No, but she's told Delusive on the phone. She's told Delusive on the phone she hasn't mentioned your baby loss in a year.
Oh, fuck off. Should we go and pull up all the videos
No,
then?
I want the videos pulled up because this woman is a liar. And I'd really...
But we don't need to because there's like 5,000 people in Drama Talk with eyeballs and ears. We know that's what she's been talking about. That's the only reason we're battling with her at the moment. What's she talking about that she hasn't brought it up? All she does is bring it up. She said not even 4 days ago that my baby bump was just fat.
That's what she said.
It's just, I've got it on video.
But what I'm sick of,
That's
Talia...
not a bump,
what I'm sick
that's
of,
just fat.
What I'm sick of, Talia, is Delusive, who's got a massive platform, putting shit out there that isn't fucking true. I didn't start it. I didn't start it whatsoever. She went into Chester's box. She knew what she was fucking doing, yeah? So Delusive needs to stop putting out misinformation on me, that I start things, I talk about children. Let's get to the brute of it, Delusive Angie. Are you going to talk about what... I'm going to drop you now, Talia, because I know you and Dan... I'm going to drop you. Thank you for coming in and saying that. I really appreciate that. So my question is, Delusive, are you going to talk about what Canadian Angie said about her baby bump less than 2 weeks ago? Are you going to talk about how Dan has actualized the child? Because if Dan's got them thoughts in his head, Delusive, he's a pretty sick motherfucker. Are you going to stay associated with him, Delusive? Are you going to stay associated with a man that spoke on someone's grandchild, yeah? And spoke about a child, actually? Because I will drag you every fucking day that you stand by him.
He's a very emotional person.
We walked away.
He couldn't hold back his emotions from you.
We walked away from Dan, yeah? We walked away from him. Have we gone back to Dan in 6 months? Have we gone back to Dan? No. It's you fuckers now. Come back to Dan. No. It's you fuckers now sitting with fucking Dan. Are you going to do the thing and walk away from him? Are you going to call him out? Are you going to platform him, Delusive? We walked away and he's still the same person.
Bloody, other people's private stuff, really,
I'll drag this woman and whoever stands by him every single fucking day now. Because me, Miss Red, Pearl, Cockapoo, we got dragged through the fucking mill. We got dragged through. Corey dragged us. CA dragged us. Just Nana dragged us. Alex dragged us. Delusive dragged us. Are you all going to drag this man now for actualising a child yet again? You won't do it because you don't like Red. You don't like me. But do you know what? We can stick up for ourselves. We're all right.
She was basically saying that no matter what you say, no one can agree with people going after people's children.
Well, stand on business then. Stand on business, all of you.
Who would you entrust that penalty to?
Whether you like me or not, shun this man. Don't battle him. Don't fucking give him a platform, but you will. Because he doesn't like us, because he's going against us.
Luke, for his height, if you wanted to go after his sexuality or whatever he said on the app and stuff like that, There's no excuse that you go into the mindset of talking about WANK over AIs of kids and then saying that you wanted to pick up a child and whack them with a child. I'm sorry, it's just weird
What did
behaviour.
he say about Tilly? Because I haven't seen
He
the
said he was
video.
going to go and pick her up and use her as basically pick her up and whack Luke with her.
He's going to go and pick a child up and whack me with it.
No, Corey wants in.
With the child. He's going to whack me with the child.
Corey.
I've got a question and I want a response off Luke.
Yeah.
Luke?
Yeah.
If you want all of us to walk away,
yeah.
Are you still going to continue to drag Delusive the second we all walk away from Dan? Can you
Not on that subject, no. Not on that subject, no. No.
If you want all of us to walk away...
Yeah, absolutely not. I'll have respect.
Continue to drag Delusive the second we all walk away from Dan. Can you...
Not on that subject, no.
Not on that subject. So what you're trying to say is you are going to continue to drag her just because Irish is in your comment.
No. No, here we go. Shall I go in? I'll go in.
You're an absolute moron.
I'll go in.
What you're trying to say is you are going to continue to drag her just because Irish is in your comment.
No.
Yeah, oh yeah, quickly mute me though, wouldn't you?
No, I've not muted you. I've not muted you. I've not muted you. Let me respond, Corey, please. So, did you call Angie out over the DV comment, the AIDS comment, the cancer comment, the transphobia and the homophobia? Are you going to... Did you call that out? If Delusive comes for me, I will go for Delusive. Look at him trying to get with the cold. Are you going to let me? Are you going to let me respond? Are you going to let me respond or are you going to get excited? Do you know what? I'll come in on the battle. No, I won't battle you. Request me. One of these fuckers requests me. Because they've got no brain cells, no morals, a lot of them. One of you requests me and I'll come in and explain. I'll come in and explain. Request me and I'll come in.
He's got somebody else to spend.
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, exactly. Haven't seen her for a while.
So invite me in and I'll explain.
Box with him though.
You're not funny, Alex.
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, exactly. Haven't seen her for a while.
So let me explain why Corey thinks he's got a slam dunk. Irish has been a friend of mine and a mod of mine for 2 years. She put DV on his fucking name. She put DV on his fucking name. Said that he was a pred, yeah? She even said she doxed him. The difference is, if I've just gone into Angie's and said, I agree with you, you stuck up for Delusive, because I can call out the right and the wrongs. But Delusive comes for me every day. Does that mean that Delusive's going to stop going for me? Does that mean that Delusive is going to stop going for me? So if I stop going for Delusive, so Delusive can go for me when I do something wrong. If she does something wrong, I'll go for her. And that's what they won't let you listen to. Because Corey thinks he's cleverer than everyone, and he's not. So is Delusive going to stop calling me out every day? Is Delusive going to stop bringing my past up? Because if Delusive stops going for me, I'll stop going for her. Let's listen to what they've got to say.
Who's his girlfriend? How has he gone from that to DV?
Well, that's pretty much Devo.
No, it's not. Bullies can be anything. Just Luke bullies me.
About DV. He thinks he's done nothing when he's done
Luke
normal
bullies me. Then what's that then, Alex?
I bully her. I bully her. She's fucking obsessed with Irish. And let me tell you something now, Corey, if you're listening. Why did you unblock Irish then? But when you were going at Delusive, you and fucking dogshit Predator, when you two were going at Delusive and you were getting gifted, you don't think Irish knew what you were doing? Fucking hypocrite. Fucking hypocrite.
I've already answered that. So my mods go through.
No. You wanted the gift. He is my mod. He's been my mod for 2 years. I will stick up for him. Just like you with Lottie. Just like you with Lottie, Corey Wild. Come on, unmute me. Just like you don't stick up for Lottie when people go for Lottie, no, Corey? You don't stick up for Lottie, no? With Lottie. Just like you.
Here we go. Bring up Lottie.
Hi, I'm not staying. I'm just going to come to you. But can I just say?
No, you don't get a choice to do. You've spoke about children. Shouldn't you be on your way, Dan? Shouldn't you be on your way? Look at Alex leaves as soon as fucking thing.
Alex is gone.
I know. Oh, Delusive. Delusive, do you want to go back down memory lane? Delusive, do you want to go back down memory lane? Listen, Corey and Delusive, You have told me your morals.
Said about me, I couldn't give a fuck about me. If he does not apologise now about my Leland, I promise you now, I will drag Donna into this and she will know what hell is.
You have told me your morals.
Said about me, I couldn't give a fuck about me. If he does not apologise now about my Leland, I promise you now, I will drag.
Shut the fuck up, you pred! No one will ever apologise to you, you are a predator! Justice for Joey Ticky! Justice for Joey Ticky!
Isolate me on the set.
I didn't realise.
Yes,
that me being gay was a problem. But okay.
Right, that is the 15th time he's rung me
Justice for Joey Ticky!
Isolate me on the set.
Just remember when Joey Ticky, and this shows you Delusive's morals. This shows you Corey. Now you tell me something now. If he'd have said that, if he'd have said what he said today, and Pearl, me, Cockapoo, Misread, if he'd have said what he'd have said today, if he'd have fucking done that, and we'd have sat there battling with him, what would have happened? You've got no fucking morals, Delusive. You've got no fucking morals, Corey. He's talked about children and Alex had to leave. Alex had to leave the fucking room. But you sit there with a man that's actualised children. You are both as disgusting as Dan.
I got a message from Talia. She said, I'm sorry that I didn't know you were defending me. So, yeah.
Talia also WhatsApped me and said...
And they're both sitting with him for views. You're both fucking vile. You, Delusive, if that would have been me sitting with Dan right now, after what he'd said about a fucking child again, we would all have been fucking dragged. But these two can do what they want. These two can do whatever they want. They're fucking just as bad as this vile predator. And the reason I call him a predator is because of what he did to Joey. What he did to Joey Ticky. Joey didn't do what he wanted, so he said to Joey, I'm going to ring the police and put SA on you. Ask him if I'm lying.
It says that you have the sick mind.
Well, did you not hear what he said to Amanda over there about the baby nappy on the face?
Ask him if I'm lying.
It says that
you accused your ex of SA because he went on holiday with his boyfriend. You're a predator.
What's he said then?
You accused your ex of SA because he went on holiday with his boyfriend. He's not denying it. There you go. He's not denying it. He's not fucking... And Delusive and Corey are still sitting with him after what he said about a child. You are both as fucking disgusting. Corey and Delusive, you're both as fucking disgusting.
Being a all in one sentence.
You are both as fucking disgusting. Corey and Delusive, you're...
Yeah. I love the way Irish just call me Moonface. Irish, thank you so much for your 2,000...
Do you know what? And they're laughing. They're laughing. They're sitting with him after what? So let me ask a question to Delusive. I'm going to mute Dan because I won't ever... He's a disgusting... Listen, he's got the address. He's not driving. He's a shithouse grass. He's a shithouse grass. He ain't coming. Let me ask you... Shut up, Heather Trot. I'm speaking. Shut up, right? Let me ask you a question. If that would have been me sat there, Delusive and Corey, after what he said about a child, what would you have said about me?
He wants to be a straight man, but he will always be Heather Trot. Oh, Irish. Oh, how cute.
About a child, what would you have said about me?
Oh, it's back to children.
No, Corey, shut up. Back to children. What you've said today about children. I'm going to drag every single fucking person that sits with you. Do you understand that? Every creator that battles you, I'm going to fucking drag them for what you've said about a fucking child. Yeah? And I'm going to absolutely encourage Miss Red to go to the police and get a solicitor on you because you fucking deserve it. You fucking predator. And Angie, you're still sitting in the box with him. You're still sitting in the box. And you, Corey. After what he said about a child, you're fucking disgusting.
There you go.
It's not a slip up. He knew exactly what he was saying.
And you, Corey, after what he said about a child, you're fucking disgusting.
But I wouldn't slip up in that way either.
It's not a slip up. He knew exactly what he was saying.
Corey, didn't you get arrested for a phone call with Alex? Yeah, fair play to Alex for dropping. Corey, didn't you get arrested for talking about baby grape? Oh, I'm not sure about that, Corey. I'm not sure about that, my man. But you two have shown... Look at Angie laughing. You two have shown who you really fucking are. You two have shown who you really are. Corey, you said a long time ago, when people show you who they are, believe it. You're sitting with that fucking predator there that's mentioned children. Shame on you and Delusive. Now piss off. When people show you who they are, believe it.
You're not Corey.
Oh, Luke, fuck off. You're
It's
begging
read that
for an
off, I
argument
think,
with
yeah.
me. He's begging.
You're sitting with the man that's turned round and said, I do things actually with children. And you don't want an argument. You're a heather-trot looking cunt. And Delusive, crawl back under that rock you came because you stink from here. You have got no fucking morals between the pair of you. Not one fucking morals sitting with that predator. Justice for Joey. Justice for Joey. Not one fucking morals sitting with that predator. Justice for Joey.
And Luke still put baby and a relation in one sentence, but he's the pred.
No, I think I had a social media expert look in it and it was a slip up, but that's all you've got. But at least I'm not getting arrested for a phone call about baby grape. And what also was said about Lottie? What was said about Lottie, Corey? What was said about Lottie? Do you want to reply to that? What was said about Lottie?
If it's American.
What do you reckon? He's getting text messages.
Do you believe he's American? He probably lives in this country.
But you two were happy enough. You two were happy enough to get your money, didn't you? Because you're little tramp geezers, aren't you? Because, Dan, you ain't got a job, the man that owns a house, right? The man that owns a fucking house, yeah? He lied. Oh, the house is mine. No, it isn't. You lied. You don't own any fucking house. And you, Corey, you were happy enough to go at Delusive for your gifts off Irish. Weren't you? You were happy enough.
You following me around the app, trying to isolate me, harassing me.
No, you don't speak to me. You don't ever speak to me. You don't speak. You don't address me. You're the worst of the worst. You don't address me. You don't fucking address anything about me. Your voice will never come across mine again. You're a dirty, disgusting predator that blackmailed your boyfriend into SA to be with you. Piss off.
Fucking idiot.
Blackmailed your boyfriend into SA to be with you.
Oh, is this all about Joey?
Yeah.
I'm talking about Joey. When he went on holiday with Ben and you found out he was still with Ben because he lied to you about Ben, he told you he was moving in with you, yeah? When you sent the cowboy boots and all that in your name, you turned round and said, because he weren't doing what you're doing, that he SA'd you. Is that true or not? Is that the truth or not?
Thank you, Liz, my love. I don't even know how to respond to that.
What you're doing, that he SA'd you.
No,
is that true or not? Is that the truth or not?
Why Joey and Luke hate one another is because Luke and Joey was behind Evil Avocado.
But see the lies. So I'm gonna dox my nana that's not alive anymore and take the piss out of what she's wearing. I'm gonna dox my nana and put my address up, and I'm gonna be Evil Avocado. What a fucking moron. What a fucking moron.
Must have a bill that's due. In fact, what date's it?
Why is this man talking? Why? But I've seen your morals, DA. I've seen your morals and I've seen your morals, Corey. Do you know what they could have just turned round and done? Do you know what Corey could have done and turned round and done? Dan, I'm not sitting with you anymore. You've said the worst. I stand alone. They don't stand alone. They're loving the fact he said it. They're loving it.
Because someone said, Luke, we're talking about me. Next minute...
That's a lie. You're lying again. What a fucking lie. All you do is lie because your breath stings. Do you know what he told Canadian Angie? Do you know what he told Canadian... I won't play his voice. So if you want to go and listen to him, go in his room. I don't want his voice. The man's a pred. So he told Canadian Angie that at York, all I did was speak about Canadian Angie. Yet the 5 other people were there. Not one person, not one fucking person knows that I spoke about CA. Not one other person knows that I spoke on CA apart from Dan.
Best friend's fucking granddaughter. That's
you
what
know what,
honestly,
you shouldn't have said about what the AI, you know what I mean, and what he
brought mine into it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I played a video. I never mentioned who was there. The comment said who was there. So you're lying a fucking again. I never mentioned who was in the fucking house. I don't know who was in the house.
It's only for gifts. That's only because he made his usual daily money. £386 he made today.
Oh my God, no, I didn't.
What did they say? Then tomorrow when he comes on, he'll rake it in tomorrow.
Yeah.
I won't talk about you tomorrow. I will not talk about you. I will not talk about you tomorrow. You won't be spoke about.
Same reason he left me.
Exactly that.
Stop yawning. I'll yawn if I
And
fucking
here's a
want to yawn.
cheap safeguard police case on me when he's
Irish, you need to WhatsApp me your new number because you fell out with me, didn't you? Or unblock me, and I'll fucking tell you, and I'll fucking help you with your police case. I'll fucking help you because she's a fucking liar. Right, where's this video? Hang on a minute.